Okay, so I think it's live. Yeah, we're on air, so let's get started. First, let's hope that it doesn't do that glitch where we try to enter and all that. So we're gonna put on hell mode. Tell me when you're ready to select it. I'm gonna select it too. I'm not sure if it was a glitch or if I just have to be in here by myself. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, it was just a glitch. Okay, good. So, hello my viewers, this is Astroloc Will, and I've got a very, it's not an interesting story, it's not like a good story, it's not even a story in general, it's more of a discussion. So, it has come to my attention that a bunch of people in the world are swatting, and all they're getting is like 5 years in prison. And to be honest, that's not enough. Don't you agree, dude? Like, it's seriously not enough. Like, yeah, people, like this guy was telling me stories on how, like, this guy's dad got killed because they were swatting, and the swatters, like, said, well, you know, the swatters said they had a gun and all that. And it's so messed up. Like, swatters need to, they need the death penalty. They shouldn't just be like, you know, oh, I'm gonna put him in 5 years in prison. No, like, if a swatter, what's up, Michael? So if a swatter swats you and your dad gets killed, that swatter shouldn't just get 5 years in prison. He should either have life in prison or like the death penalty. Because seriously, getting your parents killed over a video game, it's so messed up. Like, and like if someone like that was like, if my dad died because of something like that, I'd be super depressed. I'd be sad. And you know, dude, like, it's horrible. Swatters need to be put in their place. What's your opinion on this, dude? Like, yeah. And just to clarify with my audience really fast, when you get swatted, the police aren't called, it's worse. The actual freaking SWAT team is called. Like, the SWAT team. Like, the guys with bulletproof armor. Like, automatic weapons and riot shields. Those guys. Okay? So, it's not a simple joke, it's not funny, it's horrible. And I don't care if your best friend in the world did this. Like, it's so fucked up that it, like, okay, so I'll give you a brief summary of what happened before this. So, me and my friend here were talking normally, and he brought up this story that got viral on the internet, right? And it was about this, this guy that was playing, like, what game was he playing again, dude? Like a shooter game or what? Like, yeah, and okay, I have to admit, it's kind of stupid on the kid's part, because the kid actually gave like the enemy team his address and like kind of told him to swat him because he didn't really care. That's kind of stupid on his part, but like at the same time, like, it wasn't the actual enemy team that swatted him. It was this guy that they gave the address to. Which is, like, and if they're watching this, screw you guys, you got a kid's dad killed. Like, seriously, horrible people. Yeah, and I honestly believe, like, at the very least, the guys that gave the address to the swatter himself, they should be arrested, because they're the reason why his dad got killed. And they gave the kid's address to the swatter, which means they're just as guilty. Yeah, the dad. Yeah, like everyone that's aggressively involved. The victims were involved, but they shouldn't be in trouble. But yeah, you want to know what happened? The kids, when the kid's dad opened the door, because you know when you hear the doorbell ring, someone's gonna open it. The kid's dad opened it, and guess what happened? He got shot dead by the fucking SWAT team, and the SWAT team didn't get in trouble for it. So it's pretty fucked up on the SWAT team's part, because, you know, if someone's gonna open the door, why would you open fire on them? Like, I don't care what you say, the situation wasn't that bad. Like it's true the swatters said that the dad was holding them his family hostage when he really wasn't, but my point is, the SWAT team were stupid. They should have been more smart about it. Like, if the dad was really holding their family hostage, then why would he open the door with no fucking gun and no one is a human shield? Like, when you think about it like that, the police are at fault, because they should have known that. They should have thought something was like at least wrong in some way. Like, something was sketchy, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't? That's pathetic. Bro, if I was that kid, I would have hunted down and slaughtered that swatter. I swear to God. Like, the swatter, at that point, if he's enjoying the fact that he got someone's dad killed, yes, he deserves the death penalty. Did the swatter get arrested in the end? Please tell me he got more than just 5 years in prison. Like, only 3? Is that it? He basically had the police murder someone's dad and he only got 3 years? That's not just dumb, it's pathetic. It's idiotic. It's the worst possible. Why? Like, you mean... Well, as I said, it's a fucked up thing to do. Hold up, I got a message. Michael, yes, more Tails doll videos are in the works, actually. But yeah, as you were saying, dude. Yeah, he's the one that caused the whole situation in general. So of course he's the one to blame. Really, burn damage? Seriously? Hold up. This'll be better. Like, swatters, they're the ones that put the people like that, innocent people, in that situation. So yes, they're not just merely responsible for the death, They're the ones that caused that person's death, and they should be held to the highest point of law. Like, honestly, I believe a swatter, if they swat someone and that person dies because the police shoot him, then he should face a first-degree murder charge, because it's basically the same as doing it himself. Yeah. And the police aren't getting off this either, in my eyes. Like, they shouldn't. Like, it's true the SWAT, like, they were freaking SWAT guys with bulletproof armor. Like, the dad opened the door without a single hostage, and I'm sure they probably couldn't see if he had a weapon or not, but they had bulletproof armor. They had nothing to worry about. Literally. Yeah. Shoot, the open fire. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, the person has to have at least a weapon in their hand, and if not that, they have to be reaching for a weapon in order for them to actually, like, shoot, open fire. And the police didn't wait for that. And no, not the police, the SWAT team. Fuck the SWAT team. SWAT team, if you're watching this, you're all Nazis, okay? Literally. And I mean, and when I call someone a Nazi, I'm referring to Hitler. And the reason why I'm calling you Hitler is because he's the worst fucking human to have ever existed on this earth. And you deserve that. Like, seriously. And the thing is, calling someone a Nazi has become an insult over the years, and the SWAT team deserve to be called Nazis, because, seriously, like, they shot a boy's father, and the police, as you said, have to wait for a certain code to open fire. And keep in mind that they were not just regular officers, they were the friggin' SWAT team. They had bulletproof armor and riot shields and all that, so they had no right to open fire on that unarmed father to begin with. So, yes. And the kid, as much as I hate to say this, the kid actually has to take most of the blame besides the swatter himself, because the idiot gave the swatter's friends his address. Like, what idiot does that? Like, seriously, and if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, you shouldn't give a swatter or anyone you think could swat you your address. Like, why would you do that? And he dared them to get him swatted too, saying that they'd face 5 years in prison. Like, it's obvious that they wouldn't do it themselves knowing that, and they'd get someone else to take the fall and do it. That's how people work. It's horrible. Like, to be honest, the police in general just have too much power in my eyes, you know? Like, they could arrest you without you even breaking the law. Like, did you know that if a police officer tells you to do something and you don't do it, and even though you're not legally required to do it and you cough an attitude, they could actually arrest you? And it's so pathetic. Yeah. Oh, not kind of. It's a huge issue in our country. That I can agree to. Yeah, and I don't care what legal expert you are, if anyone's watching this, you don't open a fire on someone that is clearly like, not armed and doesn't have an hostage. Like, they had no reason to do that. I know, right? I think they're just fucked up human beings in general. Who's Nick Weber? He asked if he wants to join us on Onigiri. Dude, if you post your gamer tag, I'll invite you to the party, and yeah, you can join the chat and everything, and the game. Sounds cool. Yeah. No, some of my Xbox friends are watching, so I'm gonna show them around, you know, because this Onigiri's way different. It's better than the Xbox form. Here, follow my character, and Nagato, you follow my character too. Can I just add you? Sure, you could add me. No big deal. So look around. You see how, like, the design for Onigishima is like a... Hold up, my friend Michael posted something. It's a bit long. No, I'm on PS4, not Xbox 4. Nick Weber. Dude, my friend Michael, I have to say this. This is pretty funny. Hold up, I have to accept this. Alright. I'm gonna invite him. Hey, see me. Go to friends list. Okay. I'll send them a couple, because sometimes the system does glitch. Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah. Let me ask you, what do you think of the whole people swatting, like, thing going on? Isn't it fucked up?
I'm not really sure what's going on.
Like, oh, I'll explain it better, because I think you rejoined, like, you were gone when we were talking about some
this guy
stuff.
just, like, talking about SWATs. I'm like, what is this guy talking about?
Oh yeah, hold up, I lagged out Onigiri after reloading. So basically, here's what happens, okay? Basically, someone's playing a game, person gets mad. Wait, can you guys hear me? And